This is just another rename comparison. I went to boot into Windows and VirtualBox, and it had done an update and stopped booting, so I had to restore my Windows VirtualBox to get it to boot. But here's just a file, and I just want to basically make a bunch of copies and then rename them. So I'm just gonna do copy paste paste paste, and it does this stupid copy stuff. So that's lame. But if I come in here and select all of these and go, I want to, okay, show more options, rename. There we go. It just highlights the first one. So yeah, I don't know if, I guess people on Windows don't rename files a lot or make copies of files a lot, but that's kind of just a horrible experience. Anyway, now we'll do that in KDE. So now we're in KDE, and we're just going to do the same thing. So I'm just going to Control C and Control V. And it's suggesting a new name because this name already exists. So normally I would just, arrow over and type 2 there and just name the file what I want as I'm copying and pasting. But we'll just let it suggest a new name. So it's basically doing the same thing as Windows does by default without the copy in there. Okay, so now we've got all these files and we just want to rename them. We can select them all, right click, go to rename. It's going to give us some text with a number sign. So we can just put in whatever we want here. I'll keep it the same text and I'll get rid of the space. And then whatever number we have set here is what it's going to start numbering from. So just rename, and there we go. Now we've got all our files renamed. I find that a much more user-friendly and easier experience. There's also a much better tool called KRename, and it allows you to basically do multiple find replaces and shows you what the effect of that's going to be. I can open it real quick here, but I want to make a separate video about this because it doesn't come installed by default, and KDE 6 or Plasma 6 is still new enough that when you do install it, it doesn't integrate automatically into your menu. You could still open with and go KRename. I could go other application here and go KRename. I have it integrated here, rename with KRename. And so basically you can see here's the files. I can have it have a prefix with a number or a date if I wanted to. So that's going to put in the current date, but we could also, there's plugins where we can get EXIF data. So it's got a bunch of different plugins for getting different information. So like EXIF from a TIFF, we can get any of the information that's in the EXIF data. So a bunch of different plugins, but we can also just do a find replace. So, and we can have as many of these as we want, and these can also be regular expressions. So if I just wanted to replace text with like test, I can just add a find replace here and say text, replace it with test, and let's add a space at the end of that, and then OK. So as soon as we do that, we can see that it replaced that. I don't want to do the date, so I'll just get rid of that. But we could also add a suffix of a number or a date if we wanted to. And it shows us here what's going to happen, how it's going to be renamed. So basically we can see what we're doing before we do it. And then right now, if I just hit finish, that just renamed all those to test. So super useful, just being able to do multiple find replaces and being able to use information that's in the file to rename the file is really awesome. So I'll make a separate video on installing KRename and getting that integrated into the latest Kubuntu. If you're running the long-term service release, you're not going to have that problem. When you install it, it'll just be integrated into your file menu or your right-click menu automatically. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.